Well, hello, whoever is there. I was getting ready to ship and wanted to see if there was any lives going on or anything watching, and I already watched everything I wanted to watch for today, so I'm like, there's probably no one out there, but I'm going to go live anyways. Who's there? I see two people are here somewhere. Welcome, whoever just joined. I had some shipping to do, and there was nothing else good on YouTube. So figured I'd fire up and see if anyone out there was doing the same thing as me right now. I'm up to one bot. So thanks for joining with us, bot. Got 2 people in here now. Go ahead and say hi in the chat so I know who the heck you are. This is kind of a late night working hangout. I've got some orders to ship for eBay, so I figured I'd fire up the old camera and microphone and see if anyone else is a late nighter like me. Hey, the crazy card. How are you? I got got some new digs from a technology standpoint. Not working with my garbage laptop sound and camera. I got lighting and a decent microphone. I'm fancy. If you want to hop in on the stream, let me know and I'll drop a invite into the chat. More than happy to have someone on the other end, so I'm not just blabbing out of a microphone by myself. Or talking to my cats. I do enough of that. Research. What kind of glass is it? We got 3 people in here now. It's almost a party. Oh wow, that's cool. Early cut glass. Where'd you find it? I'm not showing what I'm packing here because I don't want to have any spoilers for my what sold video. But it's the usual variety of random stuff that I managed to sell. Although I say I'm not trying to spoil it, but you can see all the stuff right behind me. Oh, nice. Where are you out of again, Crazy Card? Sorry about that. Western Maryland. I said it, and then I started signing the wrong thing on my card. Thank you does not start with a W. Hey, Sal, how are you? Well, we got Sal Mercado in here now with us. Crazy Card. It's late for you, man. It's, what, 1:09 over there? And then we've got one bot. Which, welcome, bot. I will gladly take your watch minutes. Yeah, 12 ounces, maybe. What are you talking about? Curious if you guys have seen the what solds I've been putting up this week. I feel like they're getting better. I'm really trying to get myself trained so I can film it and then edit it in an hour and then let it render overnight while I'm sleeping and then get it uploaded in the morning. But I definitely think that, in just a few days, I'm trying to make, tweaks on it every day. And I definitely think the second one over the first was a notable difference. And it's going to Kentucky? All right. Awesome. And a listing day felt really slow, but I started attacking a big pile of comic books that I've been staring at for the last 6 months. And you can see it back here. It's this is all Superman, and then this is just like a whole bunch of like various DC and Marvel that unfortunately all has Goodwill pricing stickers. So I just put it up for auction. $1 starting bid. And then I've got some other, like 3/4 of the way through my comic books now, or maybe halfway. Just good. Not my favorite stuff to list. Just not into it. Oh, there was I did mistime one of the pointy points. It was on the San Francisco Cliff House postcard that I did like a sweep in with that thing, and it came late. And there was one on the first one this week too that was where I pointed to the Yeah, the first one had a bunch of mistakes, and that's when I was like, I'm going to watch it all the way now before I start before I start rendering it. Hunter Mars, welcome in. How you doing? Why did I just even pack up that thing? There we go. Sold a lot of stuff the last week or so that's been up for a really long time. I love it when old inventory sells. I think I almost even like it old inventory selling more than new inventory, because you know, when you get something new and you're kind of getting it together to list it, you kind of get, you know, even if it's just a widget, you do get a certain level of like, you know, some level of a, you know, emotional attachment to the item because you. Oh, all good, Ricardo. Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully it's only up from here. Trying to do some fun things with the channel. So yeah, I was saying like there I like, you know, when anything sells really, but you know, when you something you just listed sold, you kind of like, you know, it's something that you had sourced and maybe like cleaned up and researched. Hello, Milcap. How are you doing? Thanks for coming on. Yeah, Lonnie is great. He is definitely one of my inspirations for sure. He especially in the early days of getting started and thinking about going full time. You know, Lonnie's been one of those like daily staples. Um, and he gave me a shout out just before New Year's that really like was kind of like the push that I sort of needed for really pushing the channel to do more. So welcome in. I'm just getting some orders packed and trying to not give away too much about what's packing because I've got a what sold video coming out on it tomorrow. But I was just talking about the love affair that I have when with items when they're newly listed, because you know you kind of go through the whole process of sourcing and cleaning or fixing it up and pricing it and doing all that. You know, you've handled that thing for, you know, several times over a short period of time, and then before you know it, it's gone. It's like one of your kids grew up and you're sending them off to be, you know, live by themselves for the first time. You just hope that, you know, you've prepared them all that you can for the world that's out there. 10,000 listings. Well, I list every day. That's my main thing. I list every single day. I use templates. Templates is a huge part of that. I sell within certain categories. So when I have a new item that comes on, you know, it's really just dumping in a title and then copying that title into my description. If you go and watch some of my what solds, you'll see I sell a lot of postcards, which postcards, I don't have to take pictures. I run them through a scanner. I can do like 50 or 100 at a time. It takes me, you know, I can do 25 to 30 postcards in an hour relaxing. So, so that's been a quick way to build up inventory. Records as well. You know, records are, you know, created a number of templates for various grades on my records. So I don't even have to do that. I just have to look at it now and then clean it in photos. It's a lot of work. Yeah, the Milcap, when they announced that, that was like, it was at that point I'm like, okay, it's time. Like, that's when I dove super headfirst into postcards. And it was kind of timed around the same time I had picked up some really good really good stuff to list in that, like super rare places that don't come up very often. Some really interesting sort of like, I don't sell Black Americana when it's stereotypical images. I stay away from that stuff. I actually donate it to the Mobile African American History Museum outside of Detroit. But these were real photo postcards, and really depicting African American life at the turn of the century. So, and these were real photo postcards of those, and they were just amazing. That's also when I picked up that was in the album the set that ended up selling for $1,000. And really just kind of when I really got into it. Like I was already kind of into it at that point. But yeah, it was just, and I was essentially in quarantine, so what else are you gonna do? I had the inventory. I just decided just to sit and list. So postcards were a big part of that. Records are a big part of that. I do a lot of ephemera. That's a big part of it. Vintage kitchen items and cutlery. That's a big part of it. I've been doing lately, like my latest dabble has been vintage razors and shaving accessories, which I've been doing really well with. So generally, I like to find items or categories that, one, I can find relatively easily and cheaply. Two, will ship first class, which means that they don't take up a lot of room, and they don't weigh a lot, and I can price them high, and then I don't care how long they take to sell because they don't take up much space. It's not a model that I invented, but I draw a lot from the Auction Professor and the Scavenger Life podcast, and there's a few other odds and ends out there, but smalls are my jam. So yeah, Milk Kept, that 10,000 listings, also worth noting. I opened this eBay store on January 3rd, 2019. So it took only 2 years to get up to 10,000. And for the first year of that, I had a full-time job on top of it. So, but I actually don't think it's that extraordinary. Especially when like 30% of my inventory is postcards right now. Probably 50% of my inventory is between records and postcards at the moment. But I'm kind of getting down to the end of my back stock of postcards. I'm always on the hunt, though, for more. Yeah, razors, fat. I love that stuff. Lonnie sent me a photo. Let's see what he sent me. Ha ha ha. He used my comp. That's funny. Lonnie just messaged me that he used my comp. Milk Cap, yes. Popeye's Postcards was one of the people who really got me into postcards. I heard him first on the Scavenger Life podcast like 3 years ago, talking about it was the first time I heard of real photo postcards. And he was talking like, yeah, so real photo postcards are where it's at. And I was like, huh, real photo postcards. I gotta find me some of them. And so I did. Now I've got probably over 1,000 listed. Yeah, I really, I don't know the details of what happened with. Yeah, he deleted all his videos because of somebody, like, the best I can gather, it was like some sort of like YouTube identity theft issue. Like someone was stealing his content or something like that. Or I honestly I don't know the exact issue. But he just shut it all down. And I messaged him a couple of times like, hey man, I really appreciate the show that you've had. I like, I heard you on the Scavenger Life, all this other stuff, and I'm like, I get that you want to now cut it all off, but I'm kind of new into this, and I'd love to have somebody who I could, get some tips or advice or all this other stuff. And I never got a response. So I assume he seemed pretty bitter about the whole thing at the time. Man, orders keep coming in. Not complaining. Yeah, Crazy Card razors are awesome. And you know what? Here's I don't find razors in the wild. I buy most of my inventory right off of eBay. Yeah, I just, whatever happened, it sucks because he was such a awesome resource. I actually really hope he finds my channel. I started tagging him in some of my postcard what solds, and I'll probably talk about it on one of those solds soon. Because I really am a fan, and I'm really thankful for him. Him and the Auction Professor really is how I got my education in this niche, and that's how I got my education. The appreciation came on its own. I bought a lot I split a lot of postcards. It was not a lot. It was a album of postcards. And it ended up, I've made my money back now, but it was all foreign postcards, mostly Italian. These were like some of the most beautiful postcards I have ever seen still.
zero demand for them. If you go to my store and look at my postcard sections, hello, Lisa Chase. If you look in this section on my store, it's Jackass Retro on eBay. You'll see around like April, May, June, somewhere in there. There was a whole bunch of European postcards that I listed. They're stunning. They're absolutely stunning. And that's kind of, I started to really like gain an appreciation for the printing process and the idea that like at the turn of the century, like 120 years ago, they were producing these like pieces of art on a little piece of cardboard. Which was just like, mind blown. And yeah, but it was not a good buy. Just because there's not the demand for it. Welcome in, Lisa. How are you doing? Okay, so yes, Crazy Card, razors. I buy almost all of my inventory on razors off of eBay. They're so easy to source. Same thing for up until pretty recently. And Shop Goodwill. I buy them on Shop Goodwill too. Up until pretty recently, belt buckles I sourced completely off eBay as well. My business model is not terribly complicated. It's buy in bulk, sell in ones. Be right back. Ouch. Yeah, I have a few alerts set up through eBay as well. Yeah, the Crazy Card, I source off eBay all the time. Like, I don't have any alert program outside of just setting saved searches, and eBay sends me an email when there's new items available. Pretty easy. What I need to do is pay for an auction sniping program because I've lost some auctions that were. Oh yeah, webcams. Oh, remember that back in April when we all had to start working from home? Seems like 10 years ago. All right, what else do I got? Yeah, early pandemic. But yeah, it was like just before the pandemic. eSnipe from eBay auctions. Yeah, I need to start using eSnipe, but not right at the moment. I don't need to buy anything at the moment. What I need to do is list what I have and amass a pile of cash, pay off as many things as I can, and then start buying all the things. I huge record collection that I bought like beginning of December. I'm not even like a third of the way through it at this point. And pretty much selling records as quickly as I list them, which is great. It's great to have just the inventory on hand to be able to do that. But I'm also trying to like clear out stuff because I sure would like to go to an estate sale or a garage sale or two this year. I'm really hoping that reseller rally still happens. Buying masks back in February, yeah. Yeah, I want to go to some. I really, if reseller rally happens, I'm really considering renting a U-Haul out there, picking through the Midwest, driving out to Mr. Buys a Lot warehouse, fill up the van with whatever I can fit, the rest of it, and then driving back here, and then hiring my first employee. Yeah, I was considering doing the like mask thing. Like I saw that train coming. But I also saw coming the restrictions that were about to happen as well. Like the window of profit for those items, I knew was going to be razor thin, and it was. I'm glad I didn't get mixed up with that. Like remember how mad we were about hand sanitizer guy? Like I didn't want to be that guy. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a crackdown on essential items. I knew that was coming. Like I knew that when it started popping up around the U.S. and it started looking serious, and I saw the first state shut down, I was like, I went shopping for myself at that point. But yeah, I didn't want to play that. And there was a couple of YouTubers actually who were pretty good about like
I don't know. They were essentially talking the ethics of that, which, you know, I'm all for making a buck, but there is a certain like ethical line there that you have to walk. Like I had no problem like selling jacked up price video games for 3 months, except that I hated it. I have like all of my not cast offs, but the stuff I never got around to listing during Crackdown or whatever the lockdown. Got like 9 Nintendos upstairs. Got 4 or 5 Super Nintendos, 2 Sega Saturn, not Saturns, Dreamcasts. I think I've got a PS2 Slim, like 2 boxes of disc games, a whole thing of like so much video game stuff, and I'm not gonna ever get to it. So I think I'm this weekend set it all up nice in my living room, take some good photos, and just try to sell it on Facebook Marketplace lump sum. I've got like 3 bins of controllers. I've got 2 not Commodore. It was like Atari, but not that. It's not a Commodore 64. ColecoVision. I've got 2 ColecoVisions. I just burnt myself out on video games this summer. If I don't see another disc video game again in my life, I'll be just fine. I'll still buy cartridge games, but man. I've got a JFJ Easy Pro. That goop is gross. It takes too much time. Like, why am I gonna do all that for a stupid video game that I can get a return on when I can spend an hour and get 30 postcards listed, have virtually 0 risk for returns, and takes up 1/10 of the space. Hello, Blackberry Thistle Tea. So yeah, if anyone's in the Northwest and wants to buy a metric butt ton of video game consoles, gear, and games, let me know. Hello, Blackberry Thistle Tea. It's Matt, but I mean, the name came from a Burning Man thing, so which was how I got that as a nickname. So I tried to steal back the power from it. It's not working out. Matt. Just Matt. I don't care. It really doesn't bother me. It's been a moniker for 20 years.
almost, nope, 20 years. It would have been 21 this year. So yeah. It's not something I'm ever going to get away from, so I figured might as well own it. How does one get the nickname Jackass, you might ask? Well, you know, it's all about having undiagnosed ADHD and owning a megaphone. He called you Blueberry. That makes me think about Willy Wonka. Violet, you're Violet. £2. All right. Was that the end of the... Okay, well, sure. I've been really enjoying Justin Time and Thrifty Lobster's shows. They're such different dudes, but still very much the same. And they've got a really sort of unique and interesting chemistry. buy more shrink wrap. Yeah, sweet blackberry thistle tea. That is exactly my hope. I like both of those things. This is Thelonious Monk, I think is what we're listening to right now. Correct. Live in Paris. Before this was Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66. I won't be publishing this video, most likely, because it will get a copyright claim. Ah! Yeah, Sergio Mendes is awesome. I sold a Sergio Mendes record today, and that's what I was like. I'll just toss that on. Seems appropriate. All right. Why did this take so long to sell? Like, is it maybe because I put in the weight twice what it actually cost? Probably. $22, 13. All right, you guys, just running downstairs real quick to camera 2. I've got 2 stragglers. See you in a jiff.
All right. Seven-inch level. There it is. Ooh. You're not alone. All right. Chrome, silver and gold. Nice. That's going to be in the bin. Okay, well, now you might actually be alone for a second. Yeah, I know. I didn't. Whatever. I like to call it the wrestler seller. tomorrow is the day I implement my new belt buckle storage system. This is unsustainable. I don't know. I kind of think I might run with the misspelling and call it the wrestler seller. Hey, there it is. That it? That's it. Sweet. All right. See you again in a sec.
Fancy. Oh, with the 2 cameras. Super fancy. Yeah, I wanted to be able to, like, during the summertime, it gets kind of hot up here. I had my office on the 3rd floor of my house, and I can't work up there in the summer. It's like a sweat box. So I was planning on kind of moving it down anyways, and I was like, if I'm moving it, I might as well put a camera down there. So I did. So far, I like it. It means I can, keep going, and I'm not away from the chat and the stream for, however long it takes me to go rummaging around whatever bin I need to rummage around in. So just a heads up, guys, I've got, this is my last package, and I've got still my video to start editing for tomorrow. I doubt that I'm going to get it done tonight, but at least I'll get it started. Hoping to have it up at 10 a.m., but we'll see. So, going to be ending the stream here in just a few. Thank you very much for coming on and shipping with me. Yeah. That was the worst. This goes to show it's late. Time to stop. Yeah, thank you guys very much for coming in. Make sure you have that bell notification lit, because I'll probably do this with some regularity. It's enjoyable for me rather than making packing a completely solitary thing. And hey, that's not too bad. I did 20 packages in under 90 minutes. That's working pretty lazily. That wasn't hard work at all. Didn't even break a sweat. One more label. It's not too shabby of a day, gotta say. I had my doubts earlier today. It seemed like it was going to be another slow one. but it was better than yesterday. So take a quick look at the sales. Yeah, not bad. I cannot complain. All right. Thank you once again, everyone. I am ending the stream in 3, 2, 1.